me who you are, get in the car.
Right now. One more around the corner. He's getting the spray down. Only one left to ace it, and he's gonna hit that shot as well. Pick pops the knife, pops the head, pops another. Despite being blinded, still loses his life. Naj, he's just clicking heads. Naj with 5. Are you kidding me? Ace for Naj on the pistol.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are here with the Nexus Revival Series 1. My name is Nerds Corner here on the mic with Ari. Ari, how are you doing?
I am here. I'm awake. I'm a little bit more awake than you are, apparently.
A little bit, yeah.
But, you know, I'm ready for some exciting games of Valorant here, especially this being the grand finals.
I mean, I guess I'll have to wake up, revive, kind of like boom, boom, chest compressions to get into it, because we have a match here today. Royalty versus WSU Gold. So many U's. Wright State coming out of Ohio. It's nice to see some universities playing in Tier 3 and developing themselves as a team. So it's nice to see them making it to the grand finals here today.
Yeah, and they're really showing us what they are capable of. I mean, oh, look at that. It's our beautiful faces. Look, that's us. Man. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're not here to talk about us, right? We're here to talk about, you know, the players on the stage, right? Who is going to come out on top? This is a best of 3, so it's a little bit different from the rest of the series. Before, those were best of 1. Now it's a best of 3.
And the brackets were looking rather interesting, right? A little bit different in terms of the maps played and different in terms of the standings. Royalty, not a single game going for their enemies. Not a single team got into double digits for that match score. So in terms of round differentials, Royalty has been taking a huge charge and a huge lead in comparison to WSU, which honestly makes me think they're going to have a little bit more confidence going into this. 52-19 in comparison to 54-26. It's not the biggest difference, but it is a difference enough that Royalty kind of has some sort of empiric confidence, right? Some sort of royal confidence, I guess. I was trying to find a different word there, but I guess it kind of fits in the name.
Yeah, sure. And Royalty, we've seen them just be dominant, at least in terms of score lines, right? We saw that WSU Gold, they did fall a little bit short towards that final game that they previously played. It was 15-13, so not a dominant fashion by any means. Quite close, which kind of, you would have to imagine, gives the upper hand to Royalty.
And speaking of Royalty, we have Aimbot, who's going to be a player highlight from the previous matches. Unfortunately, not playing today, interestingly enough, so we won't get to see them, or at least not in the first match. We're unsure as to why, but on the flip side, WSU Zooter, right? They were playing. We have that Yoru kind of looking stoic as ever. And we're going to get into the stats and the whole nitty gritty, but just to kind of brush up on Zooter, they did a really good job against multiple different players playing at Gecko and KJ, kind of this flex character. And, you know, we do see Yoru up there versus their game of Luminescent Sapphire, right? The game that went 13-15, the game that was really hard for them. Zooter did play Yoru, so they had a high ACS playing as that duelist, so like it fits in really well into their play style. And we get to see a little bit of the stats, a little side-by-side comparison here.
Right, and we see this crazy high ACS from Aimbot, which now is going to be somebody anew, somebody different, a substitute, but they are still most likely going to be playing that controller role as much as we can speculate, but that's just something we're going to have to see as we get into Agent Select and the maps ahead of us, which, what are they? Do you know? Do you know by chance?
I mean, we're going to see them here, right? The selection comes out, the map picks and bans. Now, something that I believe, you know, we talked about, looked into, Ari, you kind of had a prediction and a little bit of a read for the first 2 maps that were going to be banned, being Lotus and Split, the permabans for both of these 2 teams.
Yeah, we saw those permabans kind of come out, and it was less about. I don't think with these teams, it's less about what is our opponent good at, because you really don't know, considering you haven't really seen them play. So you kind of just have to go off of your strengths. What is something that you want to play as your first map, and then the decider is hopefully something that you will end up being. I mean, that's just how map picks and bans work overall in general. But yes, we will see Lotus come out as that first permaban from WSU. That's just kind of what they've been going with, and that's the trend
It's
they're
their
sticking with.
standard. I believe the next ban coming out here, I think another perma ban, most likely Split.
Yeah, we have a split that comes out next most likely, and that's just what has been seen before. And yep, there it is. And I do think that although Royalty banned Split maybe here or there, once or twice, it still is very much high on the priorities for WSU to ban.
Yeah, they didn't play Split at all throughout their play, I believe. They mostly played on Sunset, Ascent, and Breeze. On the flip side, Royalty, they had a really dominant couple of Split games, being able to, I believe they took down Psycho Cats in a 2-13 fashion on that map. So it makes sense that you don't really want to fight them on that territory. Icebox being a pick here.